and invade his dreams for months to come. "Who caught the case?" "See the young guy over there?" said the sergeant, pointing. "With the droopy mustache, the ponytail, and the earrings?" "Yeah. Name's Da Vinci," said the sergeant. "He's with the 114. Talk to him if you like, but this sure as shit ain't no homicide." "Right," said Max. Max pushed his way over to the young guy with the droopy mustache, the ponytail, and the earrings, who was taking notes in a little spiral-bound notebook, trying to interview a distraught middle-aged woman wearing a flowered caftan. There was no love lost between homicide detectives, who had an average of 15 years on the job, and precinct detectives, who could now get gold shields after only a year as undercover narcs. Max, who'd gotten his own shield at the unlikely age of 25 and had to endure more than the routine teasing given rookies, found to his dismay that at age 37 he no longer identified with young detectives. He still wasn't sure what he thought about earrings on both ears for men and had always felt ponytails looked best on teenage girls. And ponies.
I don't understand it,"
said the woman in the flowered caftan, shaking her head.
"I just spoke to Virginia this morning."
"What about?" asked Da Vinci, notebook open and pencil poised.
"About Mrs. Ramos," said the woman. "Our neighbor in 2D. "Yeah? Mrs. Ramos is a chain smoker," said the woman. "And the walls are so thin in our building the smoke seeps into all the apartments on the floor. They've already proven that secondhand smoke is as dangerous to you as asbestos. Did you know that?"
"So," said Da Vinci. He was a smoker himself and didn't need to hear any more about secondhand smoke.
"So,"
said the woman,
"why would you be upset about secondhand smoke if you were planning to kill yourself?"
"Did Miss Morales seem at all depressed or despondent?" asked Da Vinci.
"Only about Mrs. Ramos and the smoke," said the woman.
"Well, thanks for your help," said Da Vinci, slapping his notebook shut. "How you doing?" said Max to Da Vinci by way of greeting, flashing his shield. Da Vinci looked up, noted Max's shield, but did not otherwise acknowledge the senior detective's presence. "I understand you caught the case?" said Max, trying again, a little ticked at the apparent slight, but determined to give the kid the benefit of the doubt. "The fuck are you?" asked Da Vinci. Max took a deep breath. "Detective Max Segal, Queens Homicide."
"Homicide?"
said Da Vinci.
"This ain't no fucking homicide."
"So I've been told," said Max, heating up fast, stepping toward the younger cop. "Look, I'm off duty. I happen to be passing by, and I thought I'd stop and see if you needed help, okay?" "Well, we don't, asshole," said Da Vinci, pushing Max away with a hand on the chest. "So go home or back to homicide or to shul, but get the fuck out of my face, Jaime." The unexpressed rage that Max had been sitting on for months suddenly cracked out of its shell. Without thinking what he was doing, Max grabbed a finger of the hand on his chest and bent it sharply back, hearing a satisfying crack. Da Vinci cried out, a high, embarrassingly girlish sound, but Max gripped the doubtlessly broken appendage like a bench vise and stepped within an inch of the younger cop's face. "If you ever touch my person again, or if you ever disparage my religion again, ever," Max hissed, "I promise you I will break off every single one of your fingers and ram them up your fucking nose. Do you understand me?" Da Vinci stared at Max, pop-eyed and in pain, unable to speak. "If you understand me," said Max quietly, slowly and distinctly, bending the finger back farther, causing Da Vinci to inhale sharply, "please signify by saying yes." "Yes," whispered Da Vinci. "Thank you," said Max, and released the finger. Da Vinci, the woman in the caftan, and everyone else took several steps backward. Max returned to the sergeant. Inside Max's shirt, a light drizzle had begun to fall. "The M.E. been here yet?" Max asked. "Not yet," said the sergeant. After a preliminary examination of the body, the medical examiner would classify the death as a suicide, or, if there were any doubt in his mind, a CUPPI, cause unknown.